Does Halo Infinite need a Battle Royale mode? If we're going to talk about Battle Royale and Halo Infinite, it's definitely a no. Well, definitely not on launch. Many people say Halo Infinite needs a Battle Royale mode to revive the series, but that's not what gamers actually want. Gamers want Halo Infinite to have a good campaign and a good multiplayer, back to the roots where Halo came from. In recent years, we've got a good campaign in Halo 4, but a Call of Duty rip-off multiplayer, and Halo 5 did the opposite with a horrible campaign with a good multiplayer. Well, a respectable one. Halo isn't a game series that should be chasing trends. Instead, it should be one that is creating them, though chasing trends is not entirely a bad thing, but in the case of Halo, it may be extremely damaging. Eckharts has made a good video on Halo Infinite and Battle Royale mode, and Griffin Gaming has definitely criticized them quite well, though I would also like to give a bit of my perspective on it and a bit of my opinion.
And I know this is going to be a controversial opinion, as I alluded to, because, to be honest, I think gamers are sort of contrarian. In the past couple of years, Battle Royales have grown to an incredible level of popularity, but that also means that many people are starting to get tired of them.
Battle Royale has been popular for 3-4 years, and it makes sense that we are getting a bit tired of them, as the quality Battle Royales, and I say quality with asterisks around them, the quality Battle Royales are very rare to find, and they generally get quite repetitive after Game 1000.
They see them as being created just to follow a trend.
If Halo did make a Battle Royale on launch, it would definitely be just following the trend, as I doubt it actually intends to revolutionize the Battle Royale genre. Instead, it just probably wants to be a cash grab, or just to get more players playing the game, especially the 10-year-old kids who are Battle Royale fanboys.
Battle Royale is a dead genre, they said, as Warzone launches and pulls 60 million players in less than 2 months. And Luke is right.
Battle Royale is not dead, and nowhere near dead, but it's not going to benefit the series either. Well, not on launch.
And if you look at Twitch right now, the top 3 video games being streamed are Valorant, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and Fortnite.
The thing is, Fortnite and Call of Duty Modern Warfare are the only 2 games on the list that have a successful Battle Royale. CSGO's Battle Royale wasn't much liked. Valorant doesn't have a Battle Royale. Minecraft has Hunger Games, but I doubt that's what people are actually streaming.
But suffice to say, these are incredible numbers, and that's one reason why I think Halo Infinite probably needs some sort of Battle Royale game type.
For as long as I've known Halo, it hasn't been the greatest streamed game, and it doesn't need to be. It just needs to be a good game. Stream numbers are good, but they don't really count. Halo has been extremely successful for a long time without being massive on the streaming industry. Though more streams are good, it doesn't tell the full story.
Halo needs to be Xbox's flagship console.
Just a little cheeky mistake, but let's be honest, I'm bound to make at least 20 in this.
When you make a Battle Royale game, people will play it just because it's in that genre, and I think this would be multiplied quite significantly if this was a new Halo game.
I don't think anybody's gonna pick up a Halo title just because it has a Battle Royale genre. They may pick it up for the campaign, multiplayer, even the firefight if they have it, but the Battle Royale genre, you can play it in many different games. Call of Duty, Fortnite, PUBG, they can just play those. And if they implement the Battle Royale genre in Halo, well, it will just be a loss of focus on what they actually need to do.
And unlike, say, Call of Duty, it hasn't had things like kill streaks or perks so long that they've become ingrained in the basic nature of the game itself, if that makes any sense.
That is what makes the games entirely unique, is the fact it has the gimmicks such as kill streaks or building. If Halo doesn't have any unique attributes, it won't be fun, it will just be another Battle Royale game. We don't want another Battle Royale game. If we're going to get one, we want a unique one that brings something new to the table.
Well, just to be realistic, modern game publishers know that a large portion of a game's success, at least its initial success, is dependent on how well the game performs on social media, and especially how much it's streamed on websites like Twitch.
Streaming is a big thing for most games, but for Halo, I don't think it's actually that important. They need to focus on a good campaign and multiplayer, something everybody can enjoy. Halo isn't best known for its streaming, As far as I remember, Reach killed MLG, and I really doubt it would rise from there.
When I talked to the team over at EA about Apex a few months after it launched, they said that because the launch was so great, although the numbers of course have diminished somewhat, people are still playing the game at a rate they wouldn't have dreamed of.
I think the entirety of Apex's success is due to them paying many streamers and YouTubers to play their game. Like, every single video I'd watch would just be an Apex video during that time, just by the fact that they paid them. But once they stopped paying their YouTubers and streamers, the game's popularity and player base after that really went on a steep decline. And I don't really hear much about Apex anymore, except that time when they talk about that one game that was like Fortnite. Apex had its moment in the light, but it's basically now gone. None of my friends play it, and I don't really see many people playing it either.
I just want to finish this first section by quoting a tweet which I thought summed up my thoughts on Battle Royale as a genre quite well. I don't see Battle Royale as a trend anymore. I think it's become a legit game mode that can clearly sustain itself for a long time if executed correctly. Warzone is a perfect example, and that was from Nick over on Twitter.
One of the problems about a Battle Royale game mode is the fact that if you don't execute it properly, it's not going to work. A perfect execution at the perfect time works, but when a game doesn't execute the Battle Royale genre properly without effort and without doing it at the perfect time, it won't work. CSGO's Battle Royale didn't work because it wasn't good, it wasn't executed properly, and it wasn't also released at the right time. Also the fact that CSGO's Battle Royale isn't actually that good at all. Call of Duty Warzone's success is due to its execution, its timing, and the effort they put in to make the game mode. Doing all of these three perfectly is really hard. Warzone only succeeded due to the coronavirus being there, and the fact that players had to stay inside. If 343 makes a Battle Royale game, they need to do all three categories perfectly to have a successful Battle Royale game mode.
For one, Battle Royale doesn't need to be the defining genre of a game. Rather, it will be one game type that works with the rest of Halo's multiplayer offerings.
The problem is, 343 hasn't managed to give us a good Halo yet. When I mean good, I mean campaign and multiplayer are both good, and they haven't managed to give us that. Those two should be the priorities. A Battle Royale game mode should not be on the list until they manage to deliver us a good campaign and a good multiplayer.
Maybe that means you can't have Battle Royale on the Xbox One version if it's not technically feasible. That's understandable.
Technically feasible or not, they have to make it work, or this would just come back to bite Microsoft in the arse. And when I say make it work better than the PUBG port.
And I don't think you can keep Halo's population high with just traditional multiplayer offerings.
Halo could do handy with a lot more game modes, but Battle Royale isn't one of those game modes that will benefit it. A few more game modes like Warzone, or just return of normal firefight, or just a unique Battlefield type game mode would come in handy, but Battle Royale just isn't the thing it needs. It needs something else. Something more unique, something new to the table.
And then you also have people purchasing the game who wouldn't otherwise, and we saw this with Fortnite's Save the World. Lots of people played that because doing so gave you benefits in the Battle Royale mode, and to be honest, just seeing something in your main menu for enough times gets you interested.
I don't think Fortnite Save the World was even a good game mode at all, and I don't think they even care about it anymore. They've been only focusing on the Battle Royale genre on Fortnite Battle Royale. In fact, Save the World I don't think is even being updated anymore, due to the fact that they've only prioritized the Battle Royale game mode. For the last few minutes, he talks about how a Halo Battle Royale would go down, and I actually really enjoy what he said. The ODST drop pod idea was excellent, and definitely something I thought of when I discussed a Halo Battle Royale with my friends. Though I believe if we're going to have one, the map should be entirely unique with a few iconic locations scattered here and there, but the map should be pretty unique to Halo. It should look more like a Halo ring, preferably, personally. But his points are pretty good on how a Halo Battle Royale should go, and definitely something I would agree with if Halo did have a Battle Royale. But as I keep on saying, they have to prioritize the campaign and multiplayer before they can bring us a Battle Royale game mode, as much as it would be cool. But Halo doesn't need a Battle Royale yet. The channel that was posted from was Eckharts. He's got really good Halo and Star Wars videos if you want to check them out. I'll have his channel down in the description. And Griffin Gaming, definitely a channel which has really good commentaries, also talked about this subject. His channel is going to be in the description. I really don't have much to say except Halo doesn't really need a Battle Royale mode, and if it came post-launch, well, as long as the game is good in general, I would be glad to have it there.